So I wrote this essay when I was in India, and it's kind of developed over the past 4 years or so. It's called Slavery to Myself, and I'm just going to read it to you. I am a slave. I am a slave to my circumstances, but I don't like to admit that many of them are well within my control. I try to blame my shortcomings on the system, on the way things are. But if the world were perfect, I would find fault with it when I failed. The system is at fault because I am at fault. I am a slave to my moods, my reactions to a reality that I perceive to be unfair. I fail because I refuse to acknowledge reality. I dream of a fantasy land in which all things function according to my own set of imagined rules. But if my imagined reality existed, it would crumble. My naive and short-sighted version of reality is a pipe dream that spurns order, structure, repetition, and laws. Without the gravity of consequence, the muscle of the will atrophies. But I want the rules of the world to change so I can make it. I don't really care about changing the world, deep down, even though I think I do. I imagine that the circumstances are to blame, that with a better hand dealt to me, all would be well. I can justify any failure because of the wrongs that have been done to me. My dad let me down. My mom micromanaged. The sins of the father are to blame. It's my boss. It's stupid company policy. It's a corrupt system. It's the fickle will of the masses. It's the man. It's my own bad luck. It's God. It's the devil. It's bureaucracy. But I fail because I have chosen to be a slave. Many in the history of the world were born slaves in actuality, but refused to be enslaved in spirit. I was born free in a socio-political sense, but in order to make myself feel free, I push back against authority even when it pushes me to be better. I run my mouth to appear free and wise, even when I have only criticisms, but no plan of my own. Were anarchy to result, I would have no answer to the obvious question on the other side of the coup: what now? I am angry, dissatisfied, fed up, mad as hell, and I'm not going to take it anymore. But I don't know why, and I don't know what to do about it. Freedom is not the absence of bad leaders, but the ability to do all that is within my power for the causes of justice, mercy, peace, and truth. Freedom is not only a state of being, but a choice, and one that can only be made after I accept personal responsibility for my moral failures and choose to face their consequences, and having met them, walking back into the muck of the real imperfect world with a hopeful smile. Freedom is choosing to resist when circumstances and emotions compel me to compromise with evil. Freedom is choosing to embrace the good when circumstances and emotions make me feel repulsed by it. Freedom is not free. I say that every member of humankind is endowed with the rights to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, but I forget the requisite responsibilities these rights entail. And I wasn't born free. I was born as a slave to my own naive and indifferent short-sightedness that couldn't see past its own navel. The first thing I did after birth, and having taken my first breath, was to cry, to complain, and to my shame I've been spending far too many breaths on complaints ever since. Freedom isn't free, and freedom purchased by sword, spear, assault rifle, or warhead is not ultimate freedom. I can be a free citizen, but am I a free human? Am I free from myself? One extra note that I want to put in here. There's something else I have been trying to address at numerous points in the development of this channel. This last year has been a lot about, for me personally, been dealing with my own mental health, emotional health issues. I started a series called Building a Better Me, which was kind of short-lived. I think I took on a little bit too much too fast, tried to do a daily vlog, which just wasn't quite able to happen when I was dealing with my own emotional mental health issues. But we do want to dive back into doing those kind of videos because we keep losing people to suicide, to bipolar disorder, to mental health anxiety. My dad almost lost his life a little over a month ago, and due to a drug overdose, and thankfully we still have him with us. I had started actually filming some interviews with my dad about his previous run-ins with the law, his mental health history, and I'd like to start releasing some videos about building a better me, I tried it once before, but I was a little overly ambitious in how I was going to make it happen. We're not sure how this next version of Building a Better Me, a video series, will look like, but we are going to try to get back into that soon, and I will keep you posted on that. We did lose someone this week to suicide who was close to me. I would say business-wise, like one of the first people to really believe in me when it came to putting money on the table. Like Ford is a good video editor. Ford is a good videographer. It meant a lot to me in my professional life, and the world's not going to be the same without this person. So, you know, this is something that's affecting all of us, no matter where we are in the world. We lost Chester Bennington. We lost Chris Cornell. You can think about some of the great actors we've lost, drug overdoses in one form or another. Chris Farley, Heath Ledger, Philip Seymour Hoffman. The list goes on and on and on. This is something that's not going away today or tomorrow. We really need to address it. And I think we're going to try to do that with our channel, and we'll keep you posted what that kind of looks like. The next videos you can expect from me are going to be some cover song videos, and I'll let you know when those are coming up. It won't be too much longer for the first one, but I still got some tweaking to do. But thank you for sticking around, all of those of you who have stuck around this long, and let's just keep, you know, if you've got some input or insight into this, if you've struggled with mental health issues or bipolar or anxiety, let us know. Let me know. You know, shoot me a message, Facebook. You know, email me at thesurfingviolinist@gmail.com. At me on Twitter at FordLikeTheCar. You know, comment here. That's fine too if you want it to be public. Things that you've found to be helpful for you or someone you know, let us know. We would like to hear about that and include having a career change pretty soon here, which will afford me a little more time. I do hope to get this two-way communication going a bit more. So thank you all. Until next time, keep it creative, keep it cross-cultural, keep it constructive, and stay strong, YouTubers. Thank you.